Today I'm going to be checking out the brand new Super Speed car pack which has been added to Forza Horizon 5 with the latest update. It was actually added on Tuesday, but for some reason we couldn't access it until today, but it's what it is. And included in this car pack is the 2019 Elemental RP1, the 2020 KTM X-Bow GT2, Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS, and then a 2022 Volkswagen Golf R. I don't even know which Volkswagen Golf R that is that we've got now, but there's quite a lot of them in the game. All right, so first up, we've got the Elemental RP1. I believe this is a British branded supercar, although it's also like a track car, which is road legal, as you can pretty much tell from the looks of this anyway. It seems very cool, giving me vibes from like the aerial atom and stuff like that, obviously just how it's built, which I'm sure that probably is the case. You know, they're all very similar. It sounds normal as well, doesn't sound, you know, outstanding or anything. But you know what? This is one of the most interesting ones, I think, in the car pack. Like when I saw it at first, I had no idea what this was. Never heard of it. Obviously, the other car brands we all clearly know, but this one was quite a surprise. So before putting any upgrades in, I just want to point out this has 280 horsepower and it's like halfway into S1 class, which is pretty impressive. So, I mean, it also weighs absolutely nothing, which is mad. Curious to see how much horsepower it's going to have after all of these. So it's getting there, but I'm just so amazed that it's in S2, for instance, and it's got like so little horsepower to what you would imagine. Because a lot of the time when you see S2, you know, you'll be looking at like 800, 900 horsepower, if not a lot more. And yeah, this is definitely on the low end. Is there any aero customized? Nope, it's going to be the typical Forza. Oh no. Oh, what? Oh, what is that? Oh my gosh. It's going to have to go on. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you already are like, why would you do that? Look, if it's there and it's part of the car, it's going on. Simple as. So 551 horsepower in this car. I feel like it's still going to be a bit of a pocket rocket. Okay, yeah, and that proves the point. Top speed of 186 miles an hour. So it's not really that fast or anything. I don't really know what to think of this. I'll lower the ride height. See if that improved. No, that actually makes it worse. Okay, maybe not. Oh boy. Okay, it is spinning a lot, but that's fine. We finally got a bit of grip. So we've actually got quite a lot of similar cars in this event as well, compared to this car's like, you know, category of vehicle. Oh my god, it's all-wheel drive and it's going mental. It's probably due to the spoiler and also where I've fiddled around with the downforce, I can imagine. It's drifting though. Not that I want it to, I do not want it to drift. Right, I'm gradually catching them. I basically spent that entire first lap just sliding around, trying to get used to it. But I am catching up to the AI, which is nice. See what it looks like from the cockpit. Overtake that in this little car. Or not, potentially. Oh, that was a bit of a jump scare. I don't know what's happened to the AI difficulty. I've lowered them down to Pro from Unbeatable, but I just can't catch any of them with this car. It's probably due to the fact that it has no horsepower and it's an S2 car. And this bloody thing, get out of the way! I'm sure you guys are probably going to say skill issue. It is not me, alright? For once, it is actually the car. As cool as it is and as mental as this spoiler is, I do not like driving this in the video game. Ah, thank God it's over. Up next is the KTM X-Bow GT2. Obviously, a GT2 race car within the game. It's very cool. I'm a fan they're adding a bunch of these cars now. I don't know why, but I was expecting it to sound completely different to that. Still sounds nice, though. And again, with upgrades and stuff, can't imagine there'll be too much. What is it? I mean, yeah, it's already in S2. So we might be able to put a few performance upgrades in this, but I feel like it'd already do pretty good in race events. I've also just noticed on the side, the wing mirrors are obviously the little cameras on the inside of the car. Man, that is so sick. So we can do the racing V12 if you really want to put that in this car. All right, what are we saying after all of that? 969. Okay, so it's got more horsepower this time. So it should hopefully be a bit more competitive. It's pretty much... Well, no, it is at the top of S2. If I do probably anything else to it, it's going to put it into X class. I can't add anything else to it, which is fine. It's got more than enough already. And I'm sure it's going to do pretty good in the race events. I hope it does anyway. Oh, that wheel spin. See, I'm so used to having all-wheel drive, but boy, that acceleration though. The handling, as expected from this car, is top-notch. That Bugatti, get out of the way, bruh. I'm getting sandwiched by all these cars. Go away. Oh, it does sound nice. That turbo Very fitting. I absolutely love this interior view as well on here. Oh, the handling is sick as well. Just going around that corner then just felt like an absolute breeze. That's why I kind of picked this course, because it's got a bunch of turns and stuff in it. I think this might be one of my favorite race cars that they've actually added into Forza. I mean, they're all really awesome, to be fair. Like, we've got the Pagani, what was it? Pagani Huayra R. And then, what was the other one they added recently? The Lamborghini Essenza. Absolutely love that. But this is definitely up there as well. Can I overtake the last boat? Yes, I can. Ooh. Nice. Right, I actually won that event, so it goes to show. The other car, what is it, the RP1? Not very good. Still very cool, but not very good. So this KTM X-Bow GT2, absolutely awesome. But up next, we got a brand new Porsche. Radio's off. What are we saying, car? How are we sounding? Not bad. Interior views looking pretty spicy as well. It's a Porsche, to be fair. They all look nice, don't they? Name me one ugly Porsche, maybe aside from the SUVs. We can chuck a twin turbo in it straight away. 699 horse. It literally just got over 1,000 horsepower. 1,002 to be exact. And let me guess. Yep. Right, so only just over 1,000 horsepower. Halfway into S2 with all of the upgrades in it. I've chucked on a race exhaust as well. It's going to sound good. Oh, yes. So much nicer, man. Also, you got a top speed of like 270 as I crash into everyone. Yeah, top speed of 270 miles an hour. So, going to be very quick, this event, in both the car speed and the time I finish it in, hopefully. Got in that interior view. Hopefully, I can catch up to all these cars up here. Yeah, there we go. Got up to the Dodge. Goodbye, Viper. Oh, man, that sound. So good. I almost put the anti-lag on by accident as well, so that would have completely killed it. Imagine if I went into the event and just started hearing all of that. That would have been pain. Almost went off the bridge. I honestly thought I was about to like fully yeet off that bridge then. In typical fashion with the Forza AI, I'm gonna have to take second, I think, here. Can't catch up to first place, but hey, another awesome car with that car pack. Absolutely love that. So having a look at the final car, which is the Golf R. We've got 4 Golf Rs in the game already. This is the 4th one that they've added. Like, surely there's other Volkswagens they can add, right? I was really hoping that we could do like some kind of body kit, but by the looks of it, we can't do anything. Yep. Just the typical Forza aero. Right, I think the goal then is to get it top of A class. 717 brake horsepower so far. So I'm just going to keep it as is because I don't want to go over the A class rating, but it's got as much brake horsepower as it can have with this engine, which to what I know is actually more than that first car that we had. So pretty interesting. Right, is it going to be a skill issue again, or can I beat, to what it looks like, a bunch of hot hatches? Is that the same one as well? I think it is. So we are up against another Golf R in here, as well as a bunch of other Golfs and just hot hatches in general. So is this going to be, is this going to be the GOAT when it comes to hot hatches, as long as I can get in front of all of these? I still can't get over the sound, like the pops and everything. It's actually mental. Probably one of the best I've heard out of like recent cars when it comes to that. Hopefully I won't have a skill issue this time. I say that as I drive into the wall. Mate, I am struggling to catch up to these two though. I was completely fine with all the others, but these two up in front, cannot get them. Although I'm probably about to overtake this Ford. Can I get it? Yeah, oh wait, are they both? Yeah, they are. That's why I can't catch up to them, eh? There we go. Right, finally in first place in one of these races. And crashed into that wall again. I think I'm just bad. I was about to say the car doesn't handle very well. What do you expect from a hot hatch, you know? It's not going to have the same handling as that KTM X-Bow. Also, it's another thing they added with the recent update is the drift cam. And we've obviously already had the drift cam in the game, but they've updated it this time so it works in chase view. And it actually looks really good. I was having a bit of a fiddle around with it earlier when I was unlocking the new season car. And I crashed into that corner this time. And yeah, it's really cool. Like, it works really well. It actually feels like it makes drifting a whole lot easier. So if you haven't tried that out yet, definitely do it. It's awesome. There we go. Right, we won another event, thankfully. Out of all the cars that have been added, I like 3 out of 4 of them. I'm sure you can guess which one it is I'm not really a huge fan of. Don't get me wrong. I actually love the car, and I'm sure in real life it's awesome. It looks it. But just in the game, nah, it does not sit right with me, and oh my god, we are popping, boy. But the other cars, the KTM X-Bow, the Porsche GT4 RS, and then the 4th Golf R, very good. So this car pack can be picked up pretty cheap, actually, where it's only got 4 cars. I think it's roughly about £3.99 or $4.99, depending where you're from. Obviously, a lot of people are upset that the Porsche is included in this. It's usually how it is. Look at all the other car packs you've had, you know. You can only get the Ascenza if you get that one. You can only get the Huayra R if you get the other car pack. So that's the reason they do it, and they've got to make their money afterwards. But this car pack's finally available in the game after being broken for a couple of days. Pretty awesome cars in there. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be picking it up.